practical presentation on how to install and use Visual Studio Code, Notepad, and CodePen.io, powered by Matchpadico Digital Hub. On your web browser, type Visual Studio Code. It will open options for you. Choose the one that has code.visualstudio.com. Click on it. It will open to the main website of Vscode. After it opens the official page of Visual Studio Code, choose the operating system of your laptop, whether it is Windows, Mac, or iOS. Here I'm using Windows. Then I will now click download for Windows. The download should start automatically. As you can see, it's downloading, but I will cancel it because I already have a downloaded version on my system. So what I will do now is I will go to my desktop where I stored my downloaded version. I will right click on it, then I will click at open or run as administrator. A dialog box will open asking you to accept the agreement or I do not accept the agreement. So you click at accept the agreement and you click at next. But on my own side, I will click cancel because I already installed the Visual Studio Code. So follow up the installation procedure until you complete the installation. Now, the Visual Studio shortcode will be displayed on your desktop as we have here. So we have two approaches to this. One is either you open the Visual Studio Code directly and create a file, or right click on the desktop, scroll down to new and you select folder. Then you change the name of the folder to your choice name. Here I shall be using Matchpadico as my project folder name. I have created a folder on the desktop called Matchpadico. So it's either you click the Visual Studio Code and select this folder, or you right click on this folder and say open with code. The Vscode has opened your folder Matchpadico. We have a welcome screen, so I'm going to close it. Now I want to create 3 files and a folder inside Visual Studio Code. I will create index.html file. I will create a folder CSS. Inside this folder, I will create a file styles.css. Then I will create another file .js. If you see at the left hand side of, you see 2 plus button. The one by the left is file, the one by the right is folder. So I want to create index.html. I will click the plus sign by the left. I've clicked at it. Then I will now write index.html. I will press enter. So it has created a HTML file index.html. As you can see, this is the environment where I'm going to start my coding. This is the environment where I'll be coding for index.html code. Then I want to create a folder now called CSS. I'm going to click at the plus button by the right. I'll click at it, then I will now type CSS. I will press enter. Now I want to create a file inside this CSS. So what you do now is that you highlight this CSS and then click the plus sign by the left. Then you now write it, you now name it styles.css. You now click enter. As you can see here, this style.css is a file inside the folder CSS. So this is where I will do my styling, like color, any kind of styling that I want to give to my web page. This is where I'm going to do my styling. So the next thing I'm going to create now is .js file. Then as usual, you move out of all the folders. You click at the main folder, which is Matchpadico. Then you click at the new file column, that is the plus by the left is new file. You click at it, then you now write .js, or let's also use script.js. Script.js. Then you now press enter. So now we have succeeded in creating our basic coding environment: index.html, styles.css, and script.js. You see, I created all this in Video Studio Code. Well, let's move out of this environment to the folder on the desktop. I would like to open this folder on the desktop to see if the information I have on my Vscode is contained in this folder on the desktop. Alright, our folder is open. As you can see, inside Matchpadico, we have a folder called CSS. If I open this folder CSS, we have a file called styles. So this is my folder and file created inside Vscode. Now these are index.html. If I right click on it and say open with Chrome, it will open on a web browser, but with an empty background, because we have not written anything on this code. We just created a file, nothing is written on it, so it will be a pure white background, indicating that nothing is on that particular page. As you can see, this is the white background. This is index.html, because we just created the file, we have not started coding. So we'll handle this in our next tutorial. Then the next thing we're going to handle is using Notepad to do your coding. This is Video Studio Code, is an editor. Then the Notepad tool is also an integrated development environment. We call it IDE. So as usual, I will start by opening a new folder. Here I will call this folder Matchpadico 2. Then please, I will advise you upgrade your Notepad to the latest version. Don't use the computer Notepad. It will be outdated and will not give you good coding. So update your Notepad to the latest version. So I have downloaded a Notepad. This is a Notepad 7 Plus. At the time of this recording, I know it would have upgraded to newer versions. So I've clicked my Notepad. It's opening. It has opened. I will create a new environment. I will click at File, click at New. This is a new environment. I want to create a HTML file using Notepad. Then I will click at the file again, click at Save As. So it will open a dialog box. Then choose the environment where you want to save this file. I've created a file at the desktop called Matchpadical 2. Then I have navigated to Matchpadical 2. In file name, I will write index, because that's the file name. Then save as type, I will click save as type. Then I will scroll down and select hypertext markup language file. That is the meaning of HTML. Hypertext markup language file. I will click at it because that is the type of file I want to create. I will now click at what? Save. There, as you can see, it has created my index.html. Then I will click at New. Then click at Save As. Then I want to choose styles as the name of the file. Then now here I will choose Cascade Style Sheet. Then I will click Save. Then it has created a file styles.css. Then the next thing is to create a JavaScript file. I'll click at New as usual, and then I will now click at Save As. Then I will now use script. It's a JavaScript file. I will now click here and look for JavaScript. This is JavaScript file. I'll click at it and I'll click Save. So as usual, let's go back to our desktop and see whether we will find those information as created. So as you can see, the first file we created was index.html. Then we have an index file here. Then we also have style.css. Okay, so this is where you'll be doing your coding. The structure is handled by index.html. You style it with CSS, and the interactivity is with what? JavaScript. Okay, as usual, let's open index.html and see whether it will take us to the web browser. So we expect to see a white plain background because we have not written anything on it. Okay, as you can see, it has opened. This is our index.html. So for now, there are so many ways you can use to approach this. There are so many IDE out there. Choose the one that you feel is convenient for you, but the most important thing that you should be able to have the 3 environments where you can do your front-end coding. Practical presentation of CodePen.io. Here you type your www.codepen.io. It will take you to the website of CodePen.io. Then you will click sign up or sign in, as the case may be. Here I click sign up. Then I want to choose my email, my Google email to sign in with. So it has automatically signed in to CodePen environment. As you can see, we have the HTML section. We also have the CSS section, and this is the HTML where you do your coding. And also have the CSS. This is your CSS section where you do your styling, and also have your JavaScript section. Note: CodePen works better in desktop mode. So switch your browser to desktop view for a better experience. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share and comment. Do you need special training on software development or affiliate marketing? Do you want us to build your website? If the answer is yes, call or WhatsApp us on 08036422829. We also partner with Azinonet Limited, first African digital contributory system, to show you how to raise capital. If you need all these services, call or WhatsApp us on 08036422829. Thank you.